Today, Mrs. Manju Nandakumar will chant the first 5 shlokas of Guru Padaka Stotra.
Hari Om Swamiji. Ananda samsara samudra tara naugahitabhyam durubhaktidabhyam vairagya samrajyata pujanabhyam namo namah Shri Guru Padukabhyam Savitvarashinichakarabhyam Daurbhagyadavam Budhamadikabhyam Durikritanamravipatidabhyam Namo namah Shri Guru Padukabhyam Namo namah Shri Guru Padukabhyam Nadayayo Shri Padidam Kamiyo Kadachitapya Sudaretravarya Mogasya Vajaspatida Hitabhyam Namo namah Shri Guru Padukabhyam Namo namah Shri Guru Padukabhyam Nali Kanika Chapada Hridabhyam Nana Vimoha Dinivaridabhyam Namah Janabhishtakadi Pradabhyam Namo namah Shri Guru Padukabhyam Namo namah Shri Guru Padukabhyam Rupali Mauli Prajaratna Kandi Sarit Virajat Shashakanyagabhyam Nripaswadabhyam Natalokapanktir Namo namah Shri Guru Padukabhyam Namo namah Shri Guru Padukabhyam. Om Shanti.
Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Om Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryandam Vande Guru Paramparam. In our last sitting, we had seen the 10th mantra in the second khanda of the second munda. Na tatra sūryo bhāti na candratārakaṃ nemā vidyuto bhānti kuto'yamagniḥ tameva bhāntamanubhāti sarvaṃ tasya bhāsā sarvamidaṃ vibhāti. In the 9th mantra, it was said in the highest sheet, highest golden sheet, that pure Brahman resides. And it is without any parts. Behold, without any parts, without any limbs. And that is the light of lights. And what is that? knowers of Brahman do know that. This was the 9th mantra. So in the golden sheath, the supreme, the highest golden sheath, is established pure Brahman. As a continuation of that mantra, the 10th mantra says, na tatra sūryo bhāti. Na tatra sūryo bhāti. Tatra suryaha na bhāti. There means in that Brahman, Surya do not shine. Nor does candratārakaṃ, the moon and the stars. Nemā vidyuto. Ima, these vidyuto, lightnings. Nor does this lightnings shine there. Then how can this fire shine that Brahman, lighten that Brahman? No, it cannot. It is giving light to all sources of light. It is the effulgent being by which everything else shines. Veda itself asks a question, Yena suryastapati tejaseddaha. By whom is the sun gets lightened? Who is that? Who is giving light from behind? By whom it is having that effulgence? This is a question we can see in this the Samhita portion and also in the Upanishad portion. It being the case, sun cannot light, it cannot enshine that Brahman, which is of the nature of effulgence, the Shubram. The last mantra we have seen that, Shubram, which is of the nature of effulgence. It is luminous being. And therefore, sun cannot shine it. In the same way, Chandra, the moon, and the stars above, are the lightnings. Then how can the fire enshine that? No, fire cannot. This is the meaning. So here, then we can see fire is said as ऽyamag. Ayam means this fire. How can this fire, when that sun or that moon or the stars or the lightnings cannot light that Brahman, then how can this fire? This means which is manifested before us. Fire is being manifested in many forms. In the sun, we can see the fire. In all beings, there is fire because it is one element, basic element. So whatever beings are there, fire is there, but it is not manifested. Fire is there, but it is not manifested. But the world fire is manifested in pieces of wood or wicks in the lamp or the fire pit of the Agnihotri. The Homa Kunda. So here, when this is used, this fire, it means here the Upanishadic Rishi is pointing his finger to the Agnihotra, to the Homa Kunda, and reiterating this fire which is used in all karmas, which is the sakshi of all karmas, who is distributing all offerings to different devatas. Of course, fire can do all these things, and therefore we are calling it as fire. But this fire cannot light that supreme, the highest knowledge absolute. Kuto'yamagniḥ. Tameva bhāntamanubhāti sarvaṃ. When that is shining, everything else gets shine. Tameva bhāntamanubhāti sarvaṃ. All sources of light are following that. It is the source of light. It is the source of effulgence. And all sources of light follows that. Because that highest causal light is there, all other sources of light are giving light to the world. So this is this meaning. Tameva bhāntam anubhāti sarvaṃ tasya bhāsā sarvamidaṃ vibhāti. Tasya bhāsā, by his light, by his effulgence, everything else, all the universe, all the manifestations of this universe gets lighted because of that. So it is the basic source of light. Here light means existence also. So it is giving existence to every beings which are existing in this universe. When I say I am here, when you say I am here, or he is, or that is, this world is existing. He is existing, I am existing. What is giving existence to all these beings? This is the question. Answer is, tasya bhāsā sarvamidaṃ vibhāti. By his light, everything else gets lighted. So it is the source of existence. It is the source of existence. So this is the 10th mantra, and now we can go to the 11th mantra. What is that? Brahmaivedamamṛtaṃ purastādbrahma paścādbrahma dakṣiṇataścottareṇa adhaścordhvaṃ ca prasṛtaṃ brahmaivedaṃ viśvamidaṃ variṣṭham. Brahmaivedamamṛtaṃ purastādbrahma paścādbrahma dakṣiṇataścottareṇa adhaścordhvaṃ ca prasṛtaṃ brahmaivedaṃ viśvamidaṃ variṣṭham. brahmaivedamamṛtaṃ amṛtaṃ purastādbrahma paścādbrahma dakṣiṇataścottareṇa adhaścordhvaṃ prasṛtaṃ brahmaivedaṃ viśvamidaṃ variṣṭham. So as a conclusion of the teaching in the first and second Mundaka, that is the whole Upanishad we have seen. As a conclusion of that, this mantra is there. So this is the concluding teaching of the whole teachings we had seen so far. The central teaching of all the Upanishads is summarized here as Brahmaivedam Viśvam. Brahmaivedam Viśvam. This is the essence of all the teachings of all the Upanishads. It is not the summary of this Mundakopanishad alone. It is the essence of all Upanishads. Essence of all Upanishads. The teaching is Brahmaivedam Viśvam. The same teaching we can see repeated in many Upanishads, like Atmaivedam sarvaṃ, Purushaevaidam sarvaṃ. So many mantras are there. Verily, all these manifestations are nothing but Brahman itself. Whatever exists, by whichever name we may call, everything, all the manifestations are manifestations of one existence absolute. And therefore, everything is Brahman. What existed, what exists, and what will exist in future, all are one single existence absolute. All these are manifestations of that. Let it be living beings or inert beings, movable or unmovable. Everything, whatever exists, are manifestations of that existence absolute, and therefore it is said, Brahmaivedam Viśvam, Brahmaivedam sarvaṃ, sarvaṃ khalu idam brahma, sarvaṃ etat brahma. How many thousands of mantras are there exhorting the same teaching? So this is the central teaching of the Upanishad, Brahmaivedam sarvaṃ, Brahmaivedam viśvam. So here lies the essential unity or essential oneness of all manifestations. So manifestation differs. But within all differences, there is the thread of, there is the base of one existence absolute. And to arrive at that main teaching, Upanishad is saying, brahmaivedamamṛtaṃ, brahmaeva, amṛtaṃ, the immortal being. Brahmaivedamam. Idam means this. This. What is the meaning of this? This universe, of this phenomenal world which we are experiencing, consisting of innumerable galaxies. This world, or this universe, even the usage of the term universe is questionable, because the concept of multiverse is being explained by cosmologists nowadays. So even the use of the universe is questionable. However, we can use that term for practical purposes. And within that universe, we know there are innumerable galaxies, innumerable brahmandas, and within one brahmanda itself, there are thousands and thousands of galaxies. And therein we can see there are many, many stars. And even in the family of one star, there are innumerable planets. Like that, the structure of the universe, as far as we know, is unlimited, limitless. But even then we can say one universe, the whole prapancha. And we are seeing this as made of elements. This earth is made of elements. Akasham, Vayu, Agni, Jalam, Bhumi. So also is the sun or the moon. So all the manifestations are made of 5 elements, and therefore this is called prapancham. The manifestation of 5 elements. That is the meaning of prapancha. Pancha is 5. Where we can see the existence of 5. It is prapancha. So idam sarvaṃ, idam viśvam, brahmaeva. Even though it is made of different elements, different types of combinations, the existence, the essential existence behind all these elements are one Brahman, and therefore all the manifestations we are seeing in this universe is one single existence absolute, which we call Brahman. Brahma eva idam sarvaṃ. Brahma eva idam viśvam. So all the dualities vanishes there. See, where there is unity, there is happiness, or there is bliss. Where there is duality, all sorts of sorrows are there. Take an example. When we are eating some tasty food, whatever be that, we are getting happiness, of course. We are happy to have a tasty food. But we cannot say we are having bliss from eating. We cannot say, I am getting bliss from eating. No. But there is a point of time where the duality of the enjoyer and the thing being enjoyed vanishes, and there is one unity. There is the experience of bliss. See, when we are hearing a music, so I am hearing the music, there is a song, somebody is singing, and I'm happy because it's a wonderful rendering. I'm happy in hearing that. But there is a point of time when the duality, that is the hearer and that which is heard, goes. And unity I am experiencing. There is bliss. See, when I am seeing a sight, I am going for a sightseeing, and I am enjoying, I am having happiness. But there is a point of time when the seer and the seen vanishes. Of course, it may be for a fraction of seconds, but at that point of time, I am having bliss. In interpersonal relations, say a relation between two friends, or a husband and wife, or two lovers, whatever be that, there is happiness, of course, when they are mingling together, when they are sitting together, when they are having enjoyment, there is happiness. But there is a point of time when the enjoyed differentiation goes, and there is unity. There is one now. Then there is the experience of bliss. In the state of waking and in the state of sleep, when we are seeing dreams, we are having happiness. Of course, we are enjoying that. This world we are enjoying. But when the duality goes, I am alone, and the unity prevails, then there is the experience of bliss. See? So what is the conclusion is, when there is oneness, it is bliss. When there is duality, there is sorrow. So we are in search of this oneness. We are making so many social systems or theories. We are proposing many propositions. For example, by making the world financially one, there will be unity. Or when national feeling of nationality is there, and thereby the feeling of oneness or unity, the world will have highest happiness. So many theories are there. But here the Upanishad is proclaiming the essential existence is what? The essential unity of all beings, essential oneness of all beings. There is no difference at all. What is making me as myself is making you as yourself. So that existence is one and the same. Realize that. This is the highest realization, and this is the highest bliss we can have in this world. This is the teaching of the Upanishad. So it is said, brahmaivedamamṛtaṃ. But really all this is Brahman, the highest existence absolute. There is no difference at all. purastādbrahma, in front, there is Brahman. paścādbrahma, in the back, there is Brahman. Or purastād, in the east, the eastern side, there is Brahman. paścād, in the western side, there is Brahman. There are two meaning, in front and back, or east and west. dakṣiṇataścottareṇa, in the south there is Brahman, in the north there is Brahman. adhaha, in the bottom there is Brahman. ūrധ്vam, in the top there is Brahman. prasṛtaṃ, it is all pervading. So, after naming all the sides, that is east, west, south, north, top and bottom, everywhere what exists is Brahman. Brahman is existing everywhere. It is the existence absolute. We cannot negate that absolute existence. Everything else we can negate. Not this, not this, not this. But the existence absolute we cannot negate. So it is the, and therefore brahmaivedaṃ, sarvaṃ, brahmaivedaṃ, viśvam. Everything in this universe is verily Brahman. Nothing else. And what is the nature of Brahman? Idam variṣṭham, the highest, the supreme, above the transactional plane, the glorious one, the great variṣṭham. The meaning of variṣṭham is the highest, the glorious, the greatest. Why the greatest? Because all the manifestations are there because of this existence absolute, and therefore this existence absolute is the greatest. So this is the conclusion. Now the Upanishad cannot teach anything more than this. This is the highest teaching of the Upanishads. Then some may ask, if it is the case, there is the third Mundaka also. If this is the highest teaching, how can there be the third Mundaka? By this teaching itself, the Upanishad must get exhausted. The reply is various means and ways to ruminate over this teaching. The following portion is taught. I think we will take that mantra in our next sitting. Today, only because everybody of you waited for this class, I came and attended. Actually, without any rest, the body is too much tired. And so I think we will conclude this session today, and we will continue in our next class. So we will start the third Mundaka in the next sitting. Now we will conclude. So the question answer session we will have in our next sitting. Sorry for the change in the plan. So we will conclude today. Om भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवा भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवांसस्तनूभिर्व्यसेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमि स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ओम शांति शांति शांतिः ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः।